Or do you want to click every now and then?
Just it melting and then videotape like what happens.
Videotaping and melting.
Okay, so this ice is melting and it is a physical change because even though that the ice is melting, the water is still staying the same thing, even though it is in an ice form before. But now, since the water has melted, it is physical change because it's staying the same.
This is a physical change because the sugar is being introduced to the water, but the phase is staying. All it is just changing what's in the water.
This is a physical change because the paper towel, the water is dissolving into the paper towel, and it's a physical change because it's just changing its phase.
Come on, Alicia, clean up your physical change.
I am!
This is a physical change because the only thing that's changing is the size of the paper.
Pumping up the tire with an air pumper is a physical change because the tire is only filling because the tire is gaining size when you add the air into the tire, and it is a physical change.
And then it went
You
out.
gotta kind of burn. Okay, so this is a chemical change because the matches are turning the wood into ash. Eventually they will. And anything that deals with fire is a chemical change because the wood will dissolve into the fire with the flame.
J-Mac, how are we going to put the fire out?
Because we're going to be smart about it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you guys are genius.
Might take one.
As you can see, my cat is eating food, and his food will go into his stomach and be digested, and it will go through his intestinal tract, and then in a couple hours it will become something different, which is a chemical change because his food is turning into something completely different.
Okay, so we have mixed lemon juice and milk, and this is a chemical change because when you mix these two together, it forms something new. As you can see, a solid is forming right here, and it is forming something new, so that's a chemical change. Then that is what happened after we dumped out the lemon juice and milk. So as you can see, it formed something new on the bottom.
Because you touched
We're
water.
putting acid on limestone, and this is a chemical change because when the acid is going onto the limestone is changing into something completely different. So it's a chemical change.
Rusting.
And it is rusting.
So this is a chemical change because we are introducing the baking soda into the vinegar, and it's a chemical change because with the bubbles releasing it is making something new, and it's chemical change because the baking soda is a solid, the vinegar is a liquid, and the bubbles are releasing something new. This is another chemical reaction with acid rain and baking soda.
What's the difference between a physical and chemical change? Can somebody tell me, because it's driving me insane? I need your help because it's going to be on the test, so can somebody help me learn about the changes? Physical and chemical changes, physical and chemical changes. Physical changes are reversible, which means it can go back to original form. It can melt the ice, it turns into water, and if you put it in the freezer, it's ice